this is that you don't have to be here to see it, and we're going out to such a wide net. You know, we're going right around. We're going international with this.
Yeah, it's amazing how many people can see a live stream.
Yeah.
It is amazing. It doesn't matter what device you're watching it on. You can plug this into your big screen TV if you want to. It's the possibilities are endless, and what it really importantly does is it showcases some really high quality bowls like we're seeing here at this tournament to a much wider audience that would have ever seen it before.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic to have Steller on board. Steller are a leading medium density property developer. They specialise in townhouses and downsized units and the like around the Bayside and the peninsula of Melbourne. It's great to have them on board, not only with the naming rights sponsorship of this event, but also a wider sponsorship for everyone in Victorian bowls to benefit from.
Absolutely.
And that's a really good thing. This is not just a Vic Open sponsorship from Steller. They're helping everyone at every level, and it's fantastic to have Steller aboard.
Yeah. They're right involved with our sport. You know, they're in the mix now for looking at getting their brand out there with all the different aspects of what we do at Bowls Victoria, and the fact that they're involved as the naming rights partner for this event at Shepparton obviously gives us a little bit more ready to put into the field and what have you, which is great.
Which helps the whole sport. Which
Absolutely,
is
absolutely.
And good to have Aussie Gutter Protection aboard helping us with the live stream here. Aussie are our live stream sponsor, the longest running sponsor we've got in Victorian Bowls.
Yep.
Aussie. Been with us for 7 years, and considering we've only been going for 8, that's a pretty big effort.
Absolutely.
Since the two merged. So one shot there.
One shot to Robbo, so it gets him back into the mix here at 18-12 down. Really, I've been saying it for about the last 5 or 6 ends. Matty, you've got to get a first bowl close and put some real pressure on Benny. Got a bit of conjecture here with something. I think the marker's got a bit confused there that the measure was not for shot, it was for second shot, and Matt did have the shot. He was looking for 2. Rightio, this is a shorter end, so let's see what we get here.
As you predicted, Bridgie, Robbo's got to change this up. Ben Hubbard's been in control, hasn't he? He's just been in total control here. Let's see what he does with his first
They could go shot for shot here for the next half a dozen ends and Ben would still win. I think that the game is for Ben to lose. I think Matty's really got to try something, pull something out of the bag here and get back on song with his draw shot. He's a good draw shot player. He's got an opportunity here to rest a jack high bowl for shot, so if he's not in the area here, he'll probably struggle to get out of this. So good bowl here, great bowl here.
That is a ripper.
Just a bit unfortunate that he didn't get all of that jack. I thought he was going to pick that up in travel, but just glanced off slightly. Much better bowl though. You feel for a mate when he's playing out there and he's struggling a bit and you want to go out there and try and help him, but you can't. And, I can't afford to have any favourites in this. I've just got to call it as I see it. But I think Ben's he's got total control of his weight there.
No, he's bowled really well throughout this. It's been a real breakthrough year for Ben on a lot of levels. Yep. Winning a state pairs championship is fantastic, and he's had a really good solid year. It has been a breakthrough year when you're performing at these events. This is the first time he's been to the Vic Open, and if he does make it through to the very sharp end of this tournament, again it just adds to the breakout 2017 he's had.
You win a state title, you get a big kick on, your confidence grows. Usually you're starting to get a real good command of your game. This is Sydney or the bush, this end here. I think if Matty is really considering staying in this match, he must get the shot here, because if he doesn't do anything here, I mean, Ben holding 2, possible 3, it's all over. It's the most important bowl he's put down this week now, Matt Robertson. Gosh, he's playing a very, very difficult weight here, and that gap is playing into this. Oh, what a great shot. What a great shot.
Well,
I'd have to dip my lid to that one, Guy. He played a very, very controlled weight there. I thought that was the most difficult weight to play, and he played it to perfection and got the rub off the shot bowl and tipped onto the jack and made 2 out of that. So Ben's having a really solid look at this.
That's a great shot from Matthew Robertson. That's so hard to do.
Yeah, well, that's the ultimate conversion to do that. You know, 2 down, 2 up. But the weight control was good. Playing that a little bit more aggressively, much more aggressively, wouldn't have been that result. He played that and got the perfect result on that. That's one he can talk to the grandkids about later.
Definitely his best shot for the match so far.
Oh, superb.
Without doubt.
And really, game hanging over him, because Ben had one to come. Now he's in a position where he's got to do something, and personally don't know what he's trying to do here, because I can't see a way in on the forehand to get a result, unless he tries to turn his own bowl in, because I don't know anything about this game. I've only played it for a long time, but that was I thought the shot to play there was to just try and come in between those 2 blues for the shot, but he's done nothing silly. He's dropped 2.
He has. Well, Matthew Robertson, he had the sword of Damocles hanging over his head there. He's turned it into a pocket knife. He's picked up 2 shots. And it's 18-14 to Ben Hubber. Robbo lives again.
Well, he's got it back to a maximum count now of 4. So just imagine what it'd be like if he got a 4 here.
It would be game on, Bridgie.
I think I could hear the knees rattling from here, I think.
Wow.
This is a 3/4 length end. So he got a result there by doing something different. You know, he changed the length.
Yeah.
That's not that's not a million miles away, that bowl. That's only 2 feet behind the jack. It's in the scoring area. Hubber's got to collect his thoughts again now and go again. He's got a great bowl here. Great shot.
Yeah, it's a beauty.
He's on the wrong side of the jack, but his weight control is just so perfect. It's holding him in very good stead. Geez, Robbo's changed his hand here and gone out on that, what I class as the harder side, but he's played a very, very good shot.
Great shot.
He hasn't played many good bowls on that side. He's sort of sprayed him around a little bit there with different weight variances and what have you, but that was the time to play one, and he did it. Can't knock him for that. Hubber just loves seeing him turn in on this side. He's got perfect weight again. He's getting him close. Robbo, you could make a real hero of yourself here if you drew a flat front toucher on the forehand. Oh, sorry, on the backhand for you. If you can just cover that jack, you will actually get Hubber really thinking about what he's got to do. Okay. He's light on bowls in the head. He's got 1st and 4th. Hubber could get this on either hand here. He can get a result of the jack for a trail for 2, or he could get behind and just touch Robertson's bowl and turn it out for 3 and hold game. Nice grass, carpet. Good bowl.
That's a lovely bowl there, Ben Hubber.
Yeah, Robertson must play his forehand here. He'd get the maximum result here if he touches the jack, but he's got the bowl to sit on. He's got it on either hand, but really the best shot to play is his forehand. He can just get a foot trail on the jack here for 4 and really put the pressure under Hubber. Oh, geez, I tell you what, mate, there must be something telepathic going here. He's jumped straight over onto that shot.
He might have an earpiece in. Might have one of our headsets on.
Bluetooth.
Listening to the coach.
He hasn't given this a chance. Or he has, but he's just a touch wide. Okay. Oh, geez, Hubber, what do you do here? I think I know what I'd do.
Do you take it and run, Bridgie?
No, I'd play the forehand, and I'd play the forehand just to sit that bowl directly behind the jack, make 3 shots and win the game. Sometimes you've got to take those opportunities. There's not a lot of risk in that. The only risk is if he plays overweight and underline, which you really shouldn't be doing.
He hasn't done a lot of that during this match.
He's had pretty good. I'd say he's had perfect control. But he's holding shot. But this is an opportunity that might not present itself again. So you've got to take it if you can. I'd be surprised if he doesn't play it. Rightio. Hold on to your hats. I think Robertson might be behind the head here trying to steer this. I'll tell you what, you played a very, very nice weight for that.
So Hubbard picks up another. Holds a 5-shot lead. Importantly, 2 shots to the semi-finals for Ben Hubbard. He leads 19-14 over Matthew Robertson. Had a great game. We hope you're enjoying Bowls Victoria's live stream coverage of the Steller Vic Open's men's quarter-final. Ben Hubbard of Glenroy versus Matthew Robertson of Benalla. We've had a terrific contest so far. It really has been punch and counter-punch.
Yes, it looked like blowing out there at one stage, but to his credit, Robertson fought back. At 17-9 behind, we had Hubbard on the springboard and looking every bit the winner. But Robertson put his shoulder to the wheel and he got 5 shots back. And Hubbard's sort of strung together a couple of singles in there to break up Robertson's momentum. But at the moment, yeah, I think Hubbard's every chance. I don't care. Oh, you won't want this one back. It's a good start. Probably deserved a bit better. It seemed to be on the line to pick up the jack, but it just took that little bit of a dip at the end. But he's well in the scoring zone. The thing with this guy is if Robbo could have put a front toucher down then on that side with the bowl finishing high on the side that it was put down on, it might have got Hubbard thinking twice about what side of the green to play on. And I think he's played that ditch side to perfection and not so well on the other side, on the inside of the green, where his bowl tends to hang out a little bit going that way, but curving big time on the other end. Robbo has played an absolute clanger here.
Oh, well done.
That's a great shot. That's a great shot.
He just keeps himself in it.
Oh, that's the jack stayed down the line with a little bit of overdraw weight. He's playing this way narrow. Right, this is interesting because Robertson now has his 3rd bowl to play, and then Hubbard will have his last. So if Robbo changes this up slightly and makes it a little bit more difficult for Hubbard, we might see a little bit of a change come over this game. And that's not a bad bowl where that's finished. That's nearly turned the light out on the jack.
Yep.
And I think it counts too, doesn't it? I think it's closer than any of Hubbard's bowls. Yep.
I'm thinking he's got 3 shots here.
I reckon he's got 3 there, and Hubbard doesn't have a clear run at the jack, so he's got to think about what he plays here, because I don't know if he's looked at the scoreboard or not, but he's only 5 in front now.
Well, Ben Hubbard's been in complete control, and he needs something special here.
I tell you what, he's on a very, very good line if he's got the weight. He hasn't got the weight, guy. He's 3 down.
No, he's 3 down.
Robertson could get a maximum count here and go to within 1.
Goodness me.
Now, this is an important bowl. You can't afford to waste this. He's in. That's
oh
another.
My goodness me.
So, is he going to fall in? I think he has. He may have that fourth one.
Well, he's definitely got 3.
Be cranky on himself if he isn't. It's 4.
It is 4 shots to Matthew Robertson. Now, this game has suddenly turned on its head. Ben Hubber was holding an 8-shot lead at one point. He now leads 19-18. We're 21 up. And just to throw a little spanner in the works here, all these games are timed out at 2:15. So we are creeping towards the 2:15 mark.
I've got a very, very close friend of mine who's in the Victoria Police here in Shepparton, and he's a detective. I'm very, very tempted to call him and say, come down here and investigate this, because Matty Robertson might get up and steal this. There's every chance now, after getting that maximum, that the whole complexion of the game could change.
It is, and really a lot depends on how Ben Hubber handles this and how cool he is.
Well, that last shot he played was not the shot of a man who has been in total control. That was a shot of a man who was nervous. Okay. They've just turned the fans on in the undercover area here at Shepparton, and the fans have come on to bring a change over the atmosphere, and the change over the game. The game is that Robertson actually played a good end with 4 good bowls.
We certainly have got game on here.
Well, now Matty Robertson is holding 2 shots there.
Wow.
Still a fair bit of room to get in, but this is where you start to tighten a little bit, and things get a little bit nervy. Ben's got to just maintain his breathing, get his breathing right, and not strangle the bowl. Just do everything like he'd been doing for the first part of the game. That's a great shot.
Oh, wow. That is a great response, Ben Hubber.
That's a great shot. But I tell you what, if Matty plays a big bowl here and trails the jack, he can hold game. I just don't think he's going to do it with that. That's way tight. He's got another one.
He's got one more go at this.
Hasn't lost his bowl. That's good. But I'll tell you what, he might be playing his next one game down, because I think Ben will draw another one here and put Matt really under the pump. The pressure will be right on with this one. And he's not holding game. I tell you what though, he's finished in a good spot, because the only way Matt can get the position here to hold game is to just move that jack 8 inches down the line and hold 3 potentially. That's the only place you could put it, on the front of that white that red line there in between the bowl and the jack. If he can put it there, he's got a chance to hold game and put Hubber under the ultimate pressure. Oh, this gonna turn. Oh, that was the weight. That was the weight to do it. Well, Hubber might not get another chance here, Guy. He's got to draw it with this one. If he draws it with this one, it's game.
It's game, exactly. So Ben Hubber holding 1. He leads 19-18. We're 21 up, and he has the last bowl. Strap yourselves in, folks.
It's like landing at Launceston Airport on a windy day. You might get on the runway, you might not. Here we go. He's done the first part right. He's got it out on a good line. He's had total control on that side of the green all game. There is our winner. Guy, is he stopping?
Oh, goodness me. I don't want to call that at this point. He's got one. He's on.
He did everything right, and Robbo doesn't like him for 2. He's put his finger up for 1. Yep, he's just gone through that. One. He's gone through that half a roll.
Me.
So I thought he'd done everything.
Ben Hubber nearly had it, but he's picked up a shot and he's 1 shot away. We hope you're enjoying this, because I'll tell you what, Bridgie, we certainly are. What a game!
It's been a topsy-turvy game, hasn't it?
It has indeed.
We've got the Glenroy boy and the Benalla boy, and the Benalla boy's trying to steal the crime of the century here, try and steal this game off Ben, but he's still alive. He's done everything that he can to try and Ben's done everything that he can to try and win the game, and Matt he's too miserable, mate. He won't let him. You know, he just won't lie down, which is good.
He won't, which is great.
Yeah,
and it's made this a great spectacle because Ben Hubbard has held a significant lead twice in the match. Matthew Robertson has basically jumped out the grave twice here, and not only that on the end previous, but picked up a big number and really put the pressure on. But Hubbard's picked up a shot on the last end. He's one shot away from the semis, and that's a really good start.
Don't think it should be the match winner. I think it's I think Robertson with 4 bowls should be able to get one closer than that, but the pressure's on now because he's on the last. He's just got to jump the last hurdle really, and play smart. Don't give yourself an opportunity here because Robertson only needs 3. He's got to be careful where he positions his bowls. As I say, love a front toucher here or a back toucher so that he can then position his last 2 bowls to try and eliminate Robertson's chances to score 3. Looks to me like he's got a pretty good bowl going in here. That's a ripper.
That's great, Ben Hubbard. Yeah, it's
that's a great bowl. Now Robbo's got, once again, he's driven up this track before, Sydney or the Bush, but he's just got to concentrate on getting the shot more than anything.
Yeah, keep yourself in it.
And he ain't going to get it with that.
Oh dear.
Kept it alive. I suppose that's important. He's still got the ability to move the jack around. He's got a fair bit of space down in the bottom part of the rink there that he can move the jack into, but Ben's got to be smart here. Don't go anywhere near that now, because the worst thing you could do is plop a bowl in at jack high and give Robertson the opportunity to get a touch off it and move the jack around, but he's stuck to his guns here and keeps playing this side of the green, which he's done so well. Why would he change what he's done?
Well, that's...
I know nothing about this game, but
No,
that now, that's nearly an unbeatable lie. Leave it, don't go anywhere near it.
Yeah.
Robbo's really got to play a clanger here.
Well, he's done that once before in this game, Bridgie.
Well, he's not far away here, let me tell you.
He's in the game.
He's nearly got the shot here. He's nearly got it here. That's the shot. Oh, if it's not the shot, it's
Matthew Robertson.
It deserves to be. It deserves to be.
It's really tight.
The old front bowl, flat bowl, you tend to favour that over the bowl that stands up because it's got a bit of a belly in it. But
what's Ben do now? We're unsure. We think Robbo has shot here.
Well,
what do you do?
It all depends on whether, and I would have appreciated the marker giving us a bit of an indication so we could call it. But
the players seem to know what's going on though.
If he's down, he's just got to draw the shot. And he's played this hand, perfectly all game. So, he's down well here. Just a bit tight. So has Robbo got the shot?
We're about to find out.
Well, if he's not,
because if he doesn't have shot,
well, he could level this match here with a front toucher. He could make it 20 all. And we've only got another 5 minutes left.
Well, we are creeping towards 2:15 now. All our matches timed at 2:15. It's worth noting, and by my count, we're at about 2:07, 2:08.
He's chucked this out. Here it comes. It's not going to bend enough. Is this going to be decided on a measure?
Yeah, it looks like it will. That's really too close to call. I don't know who's got shot here.
Michael Andersch, the marker, has handed the measure to Matt Robertson. He's going to measure it himself. He's gone to the flat bowl first to get a good solid touch. Then we'll see what happens when he takes it around to his own. I think Benny Hubbard might like his. Oh, it's Robbo.
Robbo's got shot.
Robbo's got, wow.
There we go.
Done.
One shot to Matthew Robertson. The game stays alive. This is an absolute cracker. Ben Hubbard holds a one-shot lead. 2019, we're 21 up. Anybody's game now. Either of these players can win it And it really all comes down to this end.
Look, and it's been a game that's taken, like, it's been 26 ends played so far in the match. So it's I think just looking at the Robertson's won 12 of the 26 and Hupper's won 14 of the ends.
So Robertson certainly fought back into it the last half of this game.
Well, that one big multiple, that big 4, they're the ones you want to get. Here's a good start.
This is looking great from Robbo. It's a great shot there. That's a really good opener.
And I reckon the locals might be coming into the area now to get behind him too, because ex-Shep Golf boy, Marupna.
He was at Shep Golf for more than 20 years. These days he's at Benalla, but he still lives in Shepparton, Matthew Robertson. He's definitely a local. And he's been in a few of these before, Bridgie. He
loves the scrap.
He does.
I think he loves the scrap.
And
here's a good bowl from Ben.
Good bowl from Ben Hubber.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
That's a really good shot, Ben Hubber, and that's rolled the right way for him.
It's probably the shot, I think.
It would. I'm just taking a bit of a step forward, and I think that is shot.
Robbo's changed his hand. He's got out on that, what I think the tricky side is. But I'll tell you what, he's played a good bowl here. Oh, God. Did I see that or did I not see that? So you just tend to take a little bit of a wander out that bowl. It looked like it was right on the middle of that speckled bowl.
That looked like Shane Warne Mike Gadding stuff there. That looked like it was...
Was that a doosra?
Possibly.
It doosraed me. I thought he had it in the belly. Well, this is the hand that Hubber hasn't played a lot, but he's gone out there. Gee, I'll tell you what, he's played a ripper here.
Oh. Goodness me.
Wow, this is interesting now.
Mm-hmm.
Two down. So the two white bowls are the shots. But Matty, it doesn't matter because he only needs one. You need two. Could he put the jack in? Could he put the jack in the ditch here? Oh. He has played the Harry Houdini of all shots there. To get the edge of that front bowl and turn it through the jack for 2 shots. I think he's got 2 shots. 2 down.
2 down.
So Hubber now faces the situation with game against him. After leading this match by 8 shots.
Who would have thought this half an hour ago?
Oh. So I said we were ready to call the police. There's been a theft. There could be a stealing of a match here because he's really done everything he had to do to win a match.
Robertson just will not give in.
No.
And he's playing big shots. There's 3 big shots in the last 5 ends.
If Robertson was a rabbit, mate, you'd have trouble wringing his neck, I think. I don't think he'd die. Benny Hubber's got a ripper bowl here.
Here we go. Strap in.
Well, there you
Ben
go.
Hubber.
That's a sensational shot.
Wow. Whoever wins this, it has been a very high-class encounter.
That's the pressure. Game against you. He's got 2. Robertson's only got 1 left, and Robertson really needs to. I think we may have a situation here that if Robertson does score this end here, Guy, I think we'll be out of time and they'll have to go to an extra end.
Well, it's looming.
Yeah,
it is looming.
Robertson given this every chance. But he can't get out of jail.
And he can't with that one. And Ben Hubber, his first Victorian Open, he's going to the semi-finals of the men's singles. What an amazing match. Ben Hubber defeats Matthew Robertson 21-19 in the men's singles quarterfinals. Wow, and we are off the mark because that was some game, Graeme Bridge.
Yeah, I think Hubber was in control of the match for most of the duration, but just a little lapse of, I think, concentration on that end where he dropped the 4, which didn't close the door in Robertson's face, left it slightly ajar. I think he might have got a fright then, Ben. Personally, if he keeps playing like that, he would be fairly hard. Somebody's going to have to play very, very well if he plays like that to beat him. I think the thing that Robertson did do in his favour is he never gave up, and I didn't expect that he would. But yeah, I think Hubber's a definite chance in the event. He's in a semi-final. If he's down to the last 4, the rest's up to him. So
yeah. Well, there you go. Ben Hubber wins our men's singles quarter final, 21-19. Taking a break now. We'll be back. We've got a women's triple semi-final coming up for you now. Judy Davey versus Gail Edwards. And we'll catch up with you soon.
Aussie Gutter Protection.
Great service is one thing, but let's take a closer look at the product. We're here at the warehouse and I'd like to show you some of the raw materials that we use. Let's have a look. Our commercial grade aluminium 700, specifically designed for Australian conditions and 50% stronger than our leading competitors. And of course, all our mesh is powder coated to meet strict Australian standards. Continuous research and development has gone into making a superior product. Here are 2 of our competitors' products. And the second one. And here's our specially developed double rib colour bond steel product that is extremely resistant to bending. Now that's tough. And of course, all our trims and accessories are made from blue scope steel in the full colour bond range of colours.
Your location in Victoria, or the type of roof you have, is not a problem. We have all of the materials and the expertise to match your roof to our solution.
If you like, Aussie Gutter Protection can send an expert out to your house to take you through the whole process. Aussie Gutter Protection, 16 years in the business, still going strong.
Do it properly. It's worth it in the long run. Please contact us now at Aussie Gutter Protection.